Hi Dinesh. John? Hello. Hi
Yes,
Dinesh.
sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, இந்த இஜாஸ் நம்ம சாய் தினேஷ் கோ ஹோஸ்ட் அப்புறம் ஸ்பீக்கர் எல்லாம் வருவாங்க அவங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் கோ ஹோஸ்ட் கொடுத்துடணும். நிரஞ்சன் ஆமா அதை கேட்டுக்க அவன்கிட்ட.
ஓகே சார். ஓகே சார் கொடுத்துறேன்.
ஸ்பீக்கர் டேய் சாய் தினேஷ் ஸ்பீக்கருக்கு எல்லாம் கொடுத்துட்டீங்கல்ல இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் ஜூம் லிங்க் கொடுத்தாச்சு இல்ல?
கொடுத்தாச்சு சார்.
சரி ஓகே ரைட். ப்ரோக்ராம் அஜெண்டா என்ன அதுல போடல நீங்க போடுங்களேன். போட்டுட்டீங்களா?
கொடுத்துட்டேன் சார்.
எனர்ஜிதான் குரூப்ல ப்ரோக்ராம் அஜெண்டா போட்டாச்சா சாய் தினேஷ்?
இதை போட்டுறேன் சார்.
சரி அதை போடு. நம்ம பாலசுப்ரமணியன் வரேன்னு சொன்னாரா வெல்கம் பேசுறதுக்கு?
வரேன்னு சொல்லிட்டாரு சார்.
சரி ஓகேடா. நிரஞ்சன் நம்ம கொஞ்சம் அந்த ஸ்டார்டிங் டைம்ல லைவ் கொடுத்துக்கலாம்.
லெஃப்ட் எடுத்து போங்க. ரைட்டு தான் எடுக்கணும்.
Hey, Alok, welcome, Alok.
Good evening, sir.
Welcome, Ramanan. Welcome, Krishna. Welcome, Yogesh.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
Very good evening.
Welcome, Balakrishnan, sir. Balakrishnan, Professor.
Very good evening, sir. Thank you.
Okay. John, if all things are ready, we will start, John, because the Niranjan will give the live. After that, you can initiate. Sai, ready, Sai? Niranjan, you can confirm the live, Niranjan.
Yes, okay, sir.
Sir? Ramesh, sir?
Yes.
Sir, it seems like one of our speakers tried to present in the screen, but they couldn't present like...
Okay, that you tell Niranjan. He is the host there.
Yes, sir.
Niranjan, you can give co-host to all the speakers.
Okay, sir.
Sai Dinesh, Niranjan live started. Niranjan? Ijaz?
Yes, sir. I think live is started. I'm able to see in the YouTube.
Okay.
Sir, Ijaz is not there, sir. Sir is sitting
Niranjan, I am
outside.
asking. Okay. You can. Okay. Then we'll start with Niranjan.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Sai
Yeah,
Dinesh.
sir. Live was started.
Okay.
Live was
Sai
started.
Dinesh. Yes, Sai Dinesh.
Yes, sir. Okay, so good evening to everyone present here. Good evening to all the distinguished speakers. Good evening to the moderators, and good evening to all the enthusiastic participants who are present in the YouTube live. So myself, Sai Dinesh, and I will act as a host for today's pre-conference session 1 of 56th Earth Day Indexed IGEN ENERGATHON 2026. So this is actually a intensive 26 hours non-stop conference. So as part of this main conference, so we are starting the first pre-conference 1 today. So we have distinguished speakers today here who are present for this conference, and we also have our moderators, and we also have this have our enthusiastic participants. So before that, let me give an evaluation report of the previous IGEN ENERGATHON 2025 conference. So I am actually delighted to present the evaluation report of IGEN ENERGATHON 2025. So this is actually a landmark global initiative which is organized by the Institution of Green Engineers in celebration of Earth Day 2025, and it is actually aligned with the theme. So our power, our planet. So the ENERGATHON was designed as a continuous global knowledge sharing marathon, which is focused on advancing the clean energy solutions, climate action, sustainable consumption, and international collaboration in support of sustainable development goals 7, 12, 13, and 17. So the event achieved its primary objective by successfully conducting 25 minutes of uninterrupted programming, equivalent to 33 hours and 45 minutes. So the program went around 33 hours. So this session actually brought experts, educators, students, researchers, policymakers, and sustainability advocates from around the world. Let me begin with the pre-conference evaluation of IGEN ENERGATHON 2025. So it actually went upon partnership building, participant engagement, content development, and technical readiness. So through extensive outreach efforts, the organizing team established collaborations with educational institutions, professional bodies, sustainability organizations, and youth networks. So, and also successful ambassador campaigns, awareness sessions, and regional engagement activities were actually conducted, and it actually helped to generate strong global participation and visibility. So simultaneously, the academic and technical committees curated a diverse program covering renewable energy, energy efficiency, green buildings, climate resilience, sustainable engineering, innovation, and emerging clean technologies. So on various aspects, the pre-conference sessions were conducted. So let me move with the conference execution evaluation. So the ENERGATHON Conference 2025 was actually successfully commenced on May 16th, and it continued uninterrupted until May 17th. So successfully completing the planned duration. So the event maintained continuous live broadcasting with smooth transitions between sessions and sustained audience engagement during the marathon. So the quality of discussions reflected the event's commitment to meaningful climate action, and also we had speakers who actually shared their insights on renewable energy development, COP30, smart energy systems, and sustainable infrastructure, green entrepreneurship, and also pathways towards achieving global sustainability goals. So participants also actively engaged through the YouTube platform through discussions, networking opportunities, and also some knowledges were shared during by means of knowledge exchange activities. So a major achievement of this event is not just the maintenance of comprehensive documentation and verification records, but also we had the successful participation of speakers around almost all parts of the world. And also we had key recommendations and also youth perspectives and innovative ideas which were also generated during the sessions, and they are also actually being consolidated into key knowledge sharing resources and sustainability advocacy outputs. So these materials are actually expected to contribute to future awareness campaigns, policy discussions, and also to educational initiatives. So in conclusion, IGEN ENERGATHON 2025 demonstrated the power of global collaboration, so in addressing the energy and climate related challenges. So the successful execution of the 33-hour and 45-minute continuous sustainability marathon, it actually highlighted the capacity of collective action towards inspired learning, innovation, and commitment towards a greener future. So thank you so much for this. So now let me move on to the next part. So the opening note will be given by Dr. Balakrishnan sir. Balakrishnan sir, over to you.
Thank you. A warm welcome and pleasant evening to all. Distinguished speakers, respected moderators, faculty members, researchers, students, industry professionals, and participants from across the globe. I'm Dr. Balakrishnan, Assistant Professor, a member of the IGEN Organizing Committee who leads the Asian continent presently. It is my great pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to the first pre-conference Energy Without Borders, organized by IGEN ENERGATHON 2026. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend a heartfelt welcome to each one of you. Your presence reflects our shared commitment to creating a sustainable and energy efficient future through knowledge, innovation, and collaboration. IGEN ENERGATHON 2026 is more than just a conference. It is a global platform that brings together academicians, researchers, industry experts, policymakers, innovators, and students to discuss emerging challenges and opportunities in the energy sector. The event aims to encourage meaningful dialogue, foster interdisciplinary collaboration, and inspire innovative solutions that contribute to a greener, more sustainable world. The theme of today's pre conference session, Energy Without Borders, highlights the importance of global cooperation in addressing energy challenges. Energy is a universal need that connects nations, communities, industries, and individuals. As we move toward a sustainable future, sharing knowledge, technology, and best practices across borders become essential for achieving energy security, environmental sustainability, and inclusive development. At a time when the world faces unprecedented climate challenges, including rising global temperatures, extreme weather events, even rising energy demands, and growing concerns about environmental sustainability, the need for collaborative action and innovative energy solutions has never been more urgent. So today's sessions provide an excellent opportunity to learn from distinguished experts, exchange ideas, and explore innovative approaches to shaping the future of energy. So thank you all for joining us. We look forward for an insightful and engaging discussion. Hereby, energy knows no borders, and neither should our commitment to collaboration, innovation, and sustainability. With that thought, I once again welcome you all and wish you a productive and enriching session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Balakrishnan sir, for your opening note and warm welcoming address. So next, I would like to invite John Wilfred Thomas to give a brief introduction about IGEN ENERGATHON 2026 conference.
Okay, am I visible?
Yeah, you are visible, John.
Okay. So, good evening, everyone. Before we begin today's panel discussion, I would like to take a moment to brief you about the remarkable initiative that brings us together, IGEN Energathon 2026. It is organized by the Institute of Green Engineers in the association with URI Wipro Green Circle. It's the fifth edition of the globally recognized sustainable movement and a world record attempt under the theme Energy Without Borders. Aligned with the 56th Green Day, this edition introduces the world's first 26-hour non-stop SDG4 energy with five continents with the climate action marathon. This brings together the experts, policymakers, academicians, industry leader, and youth representations. This brings in five continents like Asia, Africa, Europe, North America, and South America. Its objective is not just to discuss energy challenges, but to develop progressive towards SDG 7, which is about affordable clean energy, and it supports other interconnected sustainable goals. It's one of the most significant outcomes of this initiative will be the publication of the international white paper titled Energy Without Borders. This is the next gen policy and action from five continent energy marathon. Building on this legacy of the certification from Asia Book of Records and World Book of Record Agency, where IGEN Energathon 2026 continues to inspire innovation, collaborate, and a meaningful climate action on a global scale. As we begin this pre-conference session, let us engage, learn, and contribute towards a future where sustainable energy truly knows there are no borders. Thank you.
Thank you so much, John. You gave an elaborate introduction about IGEN ENERGATHON 2026, and you also clearly explained the objectives and the sustainable development goals which are aligned with the IGEN ENERGATHON 2026. So now let us move on with the next part, which is the introduction of today's session and also the introduction of our esteemed speakers of today's session and also to the the moderators. So let me invite Saranya to give a brief introduction about our esteemed speakers and also moderators.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Saranya. I'm the Communication Head of IGEN ENERGATHON 2026. It is my privilege to welcome all participants to this distinguished session on sustainable energy and innovation. Guiding today's session are two esteemed moderators whose contribution, energy management, sustainability, and professional development have inspired many. Our first moderator, Dr. L. Ramesh, serves as a joint registrar of Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute and is the president of the Institute Green Engineers, IGEN, a renowned researcher, UNDESA's SDG ambassador, and a sustainable leader. He has dedicated his career to advancing energy efficiency, environmental stewardship, and youth empowerment. Through IGEN, he has successfully led numerous initiatives aligned with the UN SDG goals, creating measurable impact in energy conservation and sustainable development. Joining him as a moderator is Dr. J. Balamurgan, Assistant Executive Engineer at TNPDCL, with extensive expertise in power system, renewable energy, data center operations, and energy management. He has consistently promoted innovation, reliability, and sustainable energy engineering practices. His commitment to energy conservation and professional excellence makes him a valuable guide for today's session. We are equally honored to welcome our distinguished speaker. Our first speaker, A.R. Yogesh Karma Bhushanam, is an architect and a sustainability professional, currently serving as a consultant architect with Kerala Building Cell under the Energy Management Center, EMC Kerala. His work focuses on sustainable buildings, building performance, energy simulation, green building certification system, stakeholder capacity buildings, and implementation-oriented energy efficiency initiatives. He holds a professional credentials including IGBC accredited professionally, GRIHA certified professionally, and lead green associate. He has contributed to national and international projects involving LEED, GRIHA, and IGBC, building energy performance and sustainable development practices. Our next speaker, Dr. Krishna Rao, is an accomplished academician, researcher, trainer, and assistant professor at KL Business School, Konneru Lakshmaya Education Foundation, with expertise spanning to HR management, communication, leadership, personality development, and professional skills training. He has inspired thousands of students and educators through workshops, faculty development programs, and research contribution. His passion for nurturing human potential makes him a highly respected educator and mentor. We are also delighted to have with us Mr. Ramanan CJ, lecturer in energy engineering at Curtin University, Malaysia. His research focuses on floating solar photovoltaics, and clean energy system, computational modeling, and sustainable energy engineering solution. Through impactful international research and innovation, he continues to contribute significantly to the advancing affordable and clean energy solution aligned with Sustainability Development Goal 7. Finally, we are honored to welcome Mr. Alok Kumar Mishra, Market Area Manager, Power Grid at DNB, and a recognized leader in energy transition sector with extensive experience in power system, grid modernization, renewable energy integration, energy storage, and decarbonization strategy. He has received several prestigious award recognition, including Young Professional Recognition Award and Climate Leadership Award. His work continues to shape resilient, future-ready, and sustainable energy system across Asia's Pacific region. On behalf of the organizing team, I extend a warm welcome to our moderators, speakers, and participants. We look forward to an insightful and inspiring discussion that will deepen our understanding and of sustainable energy and its role in creating a better future for all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Saranya, for giving a brief introduction about moderators and speakers of today's pre-conference. So now let us move on with the pre-conference, and let me share about the session structure for today's pre-conference one. So this session structure for today's conference consists of two segments. So in the first segment, we would be having the presentations of our esteemed speakers of today's conference. So they would be sharing their 5-minute presentation. So each of the speakers would be having 5-minute duration allotted to them. So in that they can share a presentation. So and in the second segment, so there will be a panel discussion, and with that we'll proceed with the rest of the proceedings. So let me hand over the session to our moderators, Dr. L. Ramesh sir and Balamurugan sir. Sir, over to you, sir.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. And it was a very happy moment that we all connected back after a year for IGEN ENERGATHON. It is the 5th edition of IGEN ENERGATHON, already pointed out 26 hours. First time which we are planning for that is a continent-based discussion. Why particularly we made it is a continent-based discussion? Because last 4 or 5 years we have discussed in a different way, connecting people across the globe, having a common theme related to Earth Day, finally come out with recommendation and sending back to the UN. But this time what we thought, you all know that presently we are in a very big energy crisis. The whole energy crisis, it is there. There is a hike in the petrol price, hike in the diesel, and it leads to go for increase in the total price system of our commodity. Not only that, the whole world is moving towards a big problem because of this energy crisis. So keeping that mind, we thought we can have myself and our Vice President Balamurugan, who is actually in our electricity board. So what we thought we can go with some kind of solution, because the whole globe planet is not for us and not for anybody, whether it is animal, whether it is a birds, whether it is a human being, it is for all. So why, if it is for all, why energy for all? Why energy particularly to one country? Why that energy particular to one country, and they will not able to tell that I can't able to give the energy to other country? So we need to come out with a common solution called energy without border. So this energy to be common globally without the border. So that is the only solution which IGEN thought will be the future solution for that. So keeping that mind, we will first start this process with respect to the continent, because immediately if you go with the theme, nobody will accept. So first we will go with the continent based, then energy without border for continent, energy without border for continent. So then finally we can connect all the continent, so we can able to achieve that. That is actually the concept. So with that concept only we had come out with that solution, and we have very good speakers, 4 speakers today. And as already pointed out with our Sai Dinesh, he explained about our process. There is a 3 rounds. It is there. We have 4 speakers: Dr. K. Krishna Rao, Dr. Ramanan, Engineer Alok Kumar Mishra, Architect Yogesh. So what we are planning to do is they are going to give their views on the energy crisis. So what is the problem behind this energy crisis? That is individual perspective, with respect to globally, with respect to the continent based, which they are going to present with you. After that, we will have a general discussion. Maybe myself will be taking care of the first session, and our Dr. J. Balamurugan will be taking care of the second session, with which we are having a hard discussion about the energy without border. That is the second round. This energy without border is a solution proposed by IGEN. So how we can able to go with that? That is what the second round. So now I am very happy and happy to invite our first speaker. That is the Engineer Alok Kumar Mishra, Power Grid. He is from DNV. He is a very well-known person. If you are searching in Google, we can able to find out about him. And he is doing a lot of activities renewable to related to renewable energy. So welcome, Engineer Alok Kumar Mishra.
Thank you, sir. Let me share my screen. Let me see if I'm able to share.
Niranjan?
My screen is visual. Sai, my
Ah,
screen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm going to talk about the future of the energy because energy is important now, not now, it always was an important role of that. But the way we diversify ourselves in the different technology and the way we are living now energy, if we just think about the 10-minute, 5-minute power cut in our system, either in the day, night, whenever, I'm sure we are really getting very tough time just for the 5 minutes also. So energy is very important. But when we talk about energy, which type of energy we need? Because everything need to be just like I'm taking example, there is some new type of power sources coming where that technology is very good, but the cost of energy is very very high, which like our average energy, if tell about India, it's 5 to 6 rupees what average we are paying almost across the country. But something coming about the 10 rupees or 12 rupees, I'm sure we are not going to pay so easily. And if we see about the common human, they are really not willing to pay. So when we talk about the energy, we have to be make sure which type of energy. And for that, there is always a energy trilemma about the affordability, security, and sustainability. Affordability means the energy should be available to all, not for the some particular, as Ramesh sir mentioned, it should be for all, not for the some particular person. Second thing about the sustainable, that energy must be sustainable, and at present situation we can say it should be clean energy from the sustainable source. And third and most important about the energy security, which ensure the stable, reliable, and resilient energy supply to all without any facing the disruption, risk, and uncertainty. Like we are very sure that tomorrow the whole day I'm going to get the electricity to run myself, because most of the sea we are seeing that we are running from the electricity. That is the what truth we have. At presently, if we go about the global energy reality, so there is a standard that the what we are energy consumption is there is going to be increased almost 50 by 2040, which is almost in the 14 years and now, which is the really challenge, because if we see about that, this 50% plan we need to be installed in the 14 years what we installed till now. So like if we talk about the one power plant, I'm taking an example, which is the really very bigger capacity we provided, that used to take 4 to 5 years. And we talk about the renewable plant, it come around 6 to 1 year time. And we talk about the transmission and the other thing, it almost take a year. For the RE, we can take as a thumb rule, and for the power plant, we can take about the 5 years. So we can just see that how much we need to be installed in the very shorter duration. Second, about the geopolitical disruption, we have just seen and facing the Middle East, because of Middle East situation, how our prices, oil and gas are got so much increase, and slowly it's going to impact our electricity also. So that is, we know how political situation are impacting very badly to us. That is the climate change impact. Uh, at present, I'm staying in the Bangalore, and almost 5 to 7 years back, there is a hardly 10 to 15 days summer season was in Bangalore. But now, almost month and 2 months, it was really very horrible condition. And earlier, I not used to, so very rarely I used to see AC in Bangalore. Now I'm seeing almost every house has the AC. This is what temperature rising and climate impacting ourselves. So, and if we see about the coastal area of the like Odisha, like Gujarat, there are lots of uncertainty has come in, disaster has come in, which are really impacting ourselves. And third is the obviously about the affordability. This high price and inflation really made lot of pressure to the household industry and other things also. And in top of that, the growing electricity. Like earlier, there was a limited electricity supply for the rural area. Now it improving day by day itself. And I'm sure in another few years, each and every part of the world will be fully electrified, and all are going to get the electricity. So this is what we have the global reality, and we try to learn from what other countries done. So I'm also keeping India also, because we know what we have done from 1947 to till now. Like there is a lot of policy support and renewal growth happen if we see from last 20-25 years, and there is a lot of push were there. And also now digital infrastructure and lots of activity are happening, which could be improve the efficiency of the overall system, including our household also. And another is the PPA, where public and private companies are coming together and making this energy transition successfully. From the Germany point of view, they are really very strong policy visibility, and they really want the investor confidence. Second thing, what Germany did, that they made the grid expansion plan very well, and they try to connect from the nearby all the country, where they can, and the country support to each other with multiple way. So there, each and every grid is very sustainable and running very well. Thus, in Germany, what they started, which was the first one, that consumer participation in the energy transition, like the way we are doing with the solar and like rooftop solar and other things. They started, Germany was the one who started this, and this really going very well. And now I'm talking about the China. China is one who really know for their vast and short time duration. Like China, it really grow very, very fast with respect to the any other country of the world. And Australia, very a small country, if we means I'm talking about the population and not about the area wise. But they really make a very smooth system, and they one who implemented very well energy storage system to answer. Because if we see the Australian grid, they are not so capable like India. I would say in the very normal way that Australian grid is not so strong with respect to the any other country. So they really makes very excellent system planning and other things, which really make lots of learning to the electrical engineer. So this is what I would like to talk at present in the shorter duration. I will continue in the future, in the coming times. Yes, sir.
Sir, concluded with your presentation, sir?
Yes, yes. At presently, later I'm carry on. Yeah.
Sure, sir. Okay, sir. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your presentation. So you covered almost all the critical aspects in the energy part. So explained about energy affordability, energy security, and energy sustainability. And also you covered the at present reality of the energy challenge which we are facing in the world. And also you covered about the different insights of the at present scenario which is actually existing in different continents and different countries. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your presentation. So next, we would like to move on with Yogesh Karnabhushanam, sir. So Yogesh Karnabhushanam, sir, is from Energy Management Center, Kerala, India. So welcome you, sir.
Hello, am I audible? Am I visible?
Yeah, you are visible, sir. You are audible.
Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Sai, for giving this intro. And this is the first of its kind. Actually, I have been to conferences. I haven't been to such a energetic and a pleasant, invitable conference. So thank you so much for inviting me. I really appreciate the future enthusiast and this energy practitioners. And I extend my greetings and thanks to the delegates available here and the field expertise. My 5 minutes, this 300 very seconds is going to not talk about anything technical. Gentlemen and ladies, I really say nowadays we have got AI in our hand. We are stepping into generative AI actually, not just artificial intelligence. So I was so fascinated about this topic, energy without borders, right? That is very good. I really appreciate that. And so it's literally turning global energy challenges into local action. That's how I would see. Everything starts with a very basic, action. And Mr. Sai, would you be able to share that one particular picture which I shared with you? I'm not going to make a big presentation, just what I thought, what I would be making as a notion here. So, or should I share it from my end? Sai, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, yes, sir. If
Just
you
one.
have, are you from, are you present from laptop, sir?
Yes, I am in front of my laptop. If you're able to share it from your end, just a one single image which I shared you as an infographic with you, please just share it.
Can you share it from your side, sir?
Sure, sure. Can be done. Can be done. Just a second.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
I need your confirmation whether my screen is visible or not.
Yes, sir.
Please confirm.
Yeah,
Is it
screen is
visible?
visible, sir. Yeah, it's visible, sir.
Okay, perfect. So this is just a simple infographic, insight that I thought I would share. And everyone is having AI in their palm, so nothing is going to be out of their reach. If I just drag and drop one 3,000 pages of book, the AI is going to read it for me. It's going to explain me in every single simple language. So I'm not going to go anything technical. When we usually hear about or anything like as this very session talks about energy without borders, most of us immediately think about electricity grids crossing countries, international energy trade, renewable energy investments, or cooperation between the countries or the nations. So those are important. I really appreciate that. But today, what I would like to look at this very idea is from my perspective, or maybe a different perception I have. I believe in most of these important things. The crossing borders today is not just energy itself. Okay, it is the knowledge. It's the right knowledge that is crossing the borders. Because when knowledge crosses borders, of course, the solutions follow. And I wouldn't say that we do not have knowledge. I would say yesterday was the 53rd Environmental Day, and being the Energy Management Center Kerala, we are the SDA for the Central Government Ministry of Power, Bureau of Energy Efficiency. We have been organizing more programs, and we established in 1996. So we have this very unique act called EC Act, Energy Conservation Act, which was established in 2001, which is almost 25 years now. We do have environmental day. I think it was 53rd environmental day today, which means we are aware of our environment. We are aware of the energy, the crisis that we were facing that time, and which we will be facing during the near future. Everything is spoken. So when we actually talk about this knowledge, we do have the knowledge. But what happens here? That's exactly what I want to make a note here. Okay, is my screen visible? I just want to ensure. Is this
Yeah, it's
particular?
visible, sir.
All right, perfect. All right. I just get a couple of messages. Sorry. Yeah. So as I was saying, when this knowledge crosses this border, we have the solutions, of course, with us. And when the solutions follow, the transformation really begins. So today the world face the multiple energy crisis challenges simultaneously. Of course, I'm from the building sector. What I see from my perspective, I'm just going to share. Please grasp as much as you can. So we are actually witnessing the rising in energy demand because the building alone contributes a one third of the overall nation's energy. The nation have got its own, net zero energy concept, net zero carbon concept. Everything is there, but still, even though we have got a lot of codes, a lot of generating systems, we lack on very one simple thing. I'll tell you what is it. Okay, so this is because of we know there is an energy demand, we know there is a climate change and pressure, we know there is an urbanization, we know the resources constraints, we know the affordability, we know increasing expectations for resilience, all these things we know, but you know something very interesting is actually at the same time. All these things we know. What exactly is like, for example, or like I would say for the first time in the human history, solutions are becoming available faster than the problems growing. I hope everyone could connect with this. Solutions are available. We do have solutions in our hand at the very reach, but problems are growing faster than what we thought. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my screen now. As I was saying, yeah, solutions are available. We do have the solar energy, we do have this wind generation, we do have energy efficient building systems, we do have energy efficient certifications, smart grids, modelings are available. You know, you can simulate the model in the software and you can actually anticipate what this particular building is going to consume in the future and what exactly should be my generation capacity. All these things are available. The smart grids, energy modeling, artificial, everything is available. So what exactly is the lack is like we already have digital platforms that are capable of connecting people, the knowledge from them, the opportunities across countries and continents already there. So the question is no longer can we solve these problems? Okay, that's I would like to make it a very important note here. The question is where or why are these solutions not reaching everyone? So that in my opinion, I would say is like where the real conversation begins is I will give you a simple example. You know, traditionally, if someone wanted to participate in solar generation, they needed a rooftop, they need a building, and above the building, they need to have a right space for right set of solar panels. If you didn't own a building, didn't have sufficient space, or couldn't afford the investment participation, all this thing, this everything becomes difficult. You know, if you do not have space. But nowadays, you know what happened? Very recently, I came across a company called Solar Grid. I was so impressed. The idea is pretty good. Today, new models are emerging like that around the world. It's called the shared solar. It's called the community solar, where you can participate in this virtual solar generation models. We call this virtual solar participation models, where energy is no longer restricted to the ownership of the infrastructure. It is not restricted to the person who have got a roof and he has got a solar panels. No, it is not yet. It's not actually now. So people can actually participate in the benefits of the renewable energy without necessarily owning the asset themselves. Let me give an example. You don't own a car, you take a Uber. Of course, you use a car. Let's take a Airbnb. Most people know about Airbnb. They don't own a hotel, but still they can utilize the hospitality in a commercial way by having just one 2 BHK. The same way, this solar grid I heard about a couple of months before, they do not have the program where they install the solar panels. No, they will be installing all the solar panels on the large commercial rooftops, and they will allow you to take a shares of it. And those shares, for example, if I own 300 or 600 watt panel and for like two or 3 kilowatt of panel, if I buy that very basic share, those shares will be converted into credits. Those credits I can utilize it in my electricity board's grid generation. I think these people are from Bangalore. I have to look into it. I'll just share the details with Mr. Sai if possible. It's already happening. You know, you don't need a rooftop. Those people from Bangalore are actually able to provide solar generation and the benefits out of it for the person who's staying in, Mumbai or Tamil Nadu. Okay, so people can participate in these benefits of renewable energy without necessarily owning all the assets. So what changed? That I'm sorry. Okay, fine. I'm just finishing it. So um, yeah. So let me finish it. Okay. So I was thinking when we take a few years, all these examples I've given, like just a minute, something is wrong with my computer, gentlemen. Please hold on. I'm getting a message.
Yes,
So
sir.
as I told you, what changed is the technology was available and the knowledge crossed the border. So all these things were already available. So as today, the student sitting in a small town can access the technology information that are previously available only the large organizations and the specialized consultants. I can actually practice my own softwares. Okay, all the digital tools are available. Even consultants are actually nowadays using the students' credentials for using software. So again, the technology existed. What actually changed is the access. Okay, the knowledge crossed the border. This is where I would like to introduce to a thought where I do not believe in the world suffers from the shortage of solutions. I believe the world suffers from the shortage of implementation and its confidence. This is practically my perception because we have got the codes in the state, in the entire nation, and Kerala being the first state to implement the energy conservation sustainable building code, we have got the implementation, but still the implementation requires couple of questions to be answered across all the sectors. Where do we start? Has anyone done this project before? How much will it cost? Who will give the guidance? Okay, what if we make a mistake? How do we know it works? Nothing actually important here. Okay, notice something is majorly changing. So there is not technology questions, as I mentioned. Nothing is technological question, only implementation questions. So this is why we take up a couple of things called demonstration projects, and we test all these codes and green buildings standards, and we show the people as an evidence. Okay, this is why pilot initiatives become important, capacity building, which means training important, sharing of experience becomes important because evidences creates a confidence. Okay, so confidence, of course, they will lead to adoption, and whether we are discussing renewable energy, energy efficiency, sustainable buildings, climate action, all these things, somebody has to demonstrate, from them somebody learns, from them somebody adapts. Finally, adoption matters, and it happen, and eventually society transforms. So, therefore, when we talk about energy without borders, I believe we should not think just about transmission. We should think about movement of ideas, skills, confidence, solutions from one institution to another or the country to another, perhaps most importantly from experts to ordinary citizens. So, because the future of the energy will not be decided by only the power plants or any the government, it will be decided by the students, researchers, engineers, architects, entrepreneurs, and everybody's decision taken across the country. Okay, I'm going to conclude now. The future will not belong to those who possess this post technology. It will belong to those who can transfer the knowledge into local action. Implementation matters, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is already available. We should figure out why these implementations are lagging, because energy without borders truly begins when knowledge crosses borders. Okay, so I would like to mention this as my note with this within this 300 minutes, sorry, seconds that you gave. I think I just made my statement. If there is anything that you would like to ask me, I can address during the second section. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your brief insights. So explain like it is not just the deployment, or it is not just the availability of resources or the availability of things that are existing, but apart from that, it is also the implementation, and it is also the transition which should be there to ensure that everything is going on very well in terms of energy sector. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your broader insights. And for participants notice, so he's actually working and significantly contributing in the Energy Management Center of Kerala. So thank you so much, sir. So without further delay, let's move on with Dr. Ramanan CJ, sir. So Dr. Ramanan CJ, sir, is actually a proud professor. So he's actually involved in teaching and is also involved in research. So he's from Curtin University, Malaysia. So he's actually in energy engineering part. So without further delay, I invite Dr. Ramanan CJ, sir. Sir, over to you, sir.
Sorry, Dinesh, is my voice audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your voice is audible, sir.
Okay. I will just share my.
Yes, sir.
சார் ரமணன் சார் நீங்க அன்மியூட் பண்ணணும் சார். யூ கேன் அன்மியூட். ஸ்கிரீன்ல அன்மியூட் பண்ணிருங்க சார்.
ரமணன் சார்.
Sorry, Dinesh. Is it audible?
இப்போ ஓகே சார்.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Sorry, actually for the.
Okay sir, okay sir.
சார் again உங்களுக்கு மியூட் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஏதோ ஒரு பட்டன் அப்படி பிரஸ் பண்ணிடுறீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். Okay.
I think it's all right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yes sir.
Sorry for the introduction, and thanks, Sai, for your introduction. And my name is Dr. Ramanan CJ. I'm a lecturer in energy engineering from the Department of Chemical and Energy Engineering at the Katin University, Malaysia. And I am here to give a discussion on the energy without borders. And I would like to thank the Dr. L. Ramesh for the invitation. And I would like to convey my heartfelt appreciation to the Institution of Green Engineers for the holistic approach promoting the energy without borders in this ongoing energy crisis. I wish you the success. So I will tell basics about energy. Energy is capacity to do work. And energy is an indispensable part of our daily life where we cannot live without any energy, including electricity or heat. So the driving parameter for the energy demand is a growing population and the electrification. So we are using this energy in terms of heat, light, transportation, and electricity. And there are various sources, including the fossil fuels, which is coal, natural gas, and oil, as well as we have nuclear. And currently, the renewable energy sources are growing a lot, where we have wind, solar, biomass, hydro turbine, and geothermal. And all these sources of energy is utilized to produce heat, electricity, and light and transportations. So what does energy without border means? It is countries helping each other share electricity, fuel, technology, and ideas, so everyone has access to energy. It is because that no single country has all the energy that they need, and working together makes energy more reliable, affordable, and cleaner. So by connecting power lines, trading energy, sharing the technology, building energy projects together, it can be achieved. So whenever people need more energy, face shortages, or want cleaner ways to power homes, business, or their transportation, it will help. So it is applicable to anywhere, any country or any continent to work together to provide energy beyond their own borders. So it can be achieved by including governments, companies, engineers, scientists, and everyday people who uses energy. So they are all the stakeholders of this energy without borders. So it produces solution to energy security, uneven resource distributions, and climate change, disaster recovery, and it reduces the cost sometimes. So it is significant in terms of economic, environmental, social. Also, it accelerates the research and developments. So in application point of view, power grid interconnections and development of renewable energy tradings, energy storage and sharings, emergency support, and technology sharings are the wider applications of energy without borders. However, to achieve this, there are many limitations that we need to overcome, like the political challenges. This is the important thing, and we have infrastructure costs and cybersecurity risks and geopolitical tensions and technical challenges in terms of the technology, the energy technology. And we need to have huge investments, and we have regulatory differences among the regions and energy sovereignty concerns and market structure differences and trust issues among the countries in order to share their energy without border. So how it will look like energy without border and energy with border. Energy with border currently we are having. So if we have energy without borders, countries cooperate with each other. They can share electricity resources. The cost of the electricity will reduce. We can have better reliability, easier renewable energy integrations, and we can have regional energy markets. On the other hand, in energy with borders, countries operate independently and we need to have self-reliance. And sometimes some countries will have higher cost and the other will have lower cost. And we have greater risk during shortages and more difficult renewable balancing and isolated energy markets. So with this, I would like to provoke your thoughts. How are we going to achieve it? And how can I contribute, which is you and everyone? How can different countries' regulations be aligned together? Who governs a shared energy network? Will all countries benefit equally? Is energy without borders achievable on global scale? These are the various questions that we need to answer by ourselves. While we have such kind of questions, there are some examples I can show you where the electricity trading is still in process. So we have as we said, Asian region. So this is one of the projects that is being conducted by ASEAN, and as you can see here, where Singapore is importing its energy from Laos, where from Laos the electricity is transferred to through Thailand, and from Thailand it is transferred to Malaysia, and from Malaysia it reaches Singapore. So this is how one project where they were able to success, and they have data for these things. And not only Asian region, in India also we have did trade in electricity across the borders, where we have exported electricity to Nepal and imported electricity from Bhutan. So here we have memorandum of understanding. So in terms of Asian region, we have again a mutual agreement for trade. In European countries, they have bidding actions. So through such kind of activities, countries are having their trade. However, it is not widely adaptable, as our previous speakers said. Implementation matters. So with this, I would like to conclude this presentation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ramanan sir, for sharing elaborate insights. And I would also insist participants to see the resources which was shared by Ramanan sir regarding the ASEAN Corporation economist report, and also the power grid report, which was shared by him. So, as I said before, he is a proud professor in energy engineering from Curtin University, Malaysia. So, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your insights. So, now next we'll move on with our next speaker. So now let me move on with the next speaker, Dr. Krishna Rao sir. So Krishna Rao sir is a proud professor from
So I hope there is a problem with Sai Dinesh. I would like to welcome Professor Krishna Rao to give your
no,
thought
sir.
process
Actually,
on.
sir, his name isn't available in the participants list, so that's why I was confused, sir.
Sir,
It seems like Krishna Rao sir's his name.
Yeah, it is there.
Oh,
It is
okay,
there.
okay,
He
okay,
is
okay.
there.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I was confused by that. Apologies. Apologies, participants. Apologies for the interruption. So, without further delay, let me invite Dr. Krishna Rao, sir. So, he is a proud professor from Koneru Lakshmaya Education Foundation, deemed to be University, India. So he has actually published many research papers, and he has also published 2 patents for which he received the Young Achiever Award, and also he has also achieved numerous awards from many I mean like esteemed institutions and organizations. So without further delay, let me invite Dr. Krishna Rao, sir. Over to you, sir.
Firstly, a very good evening, sir. And firstly, respect the dignitaries and distinguished delegates and the organizing committee of IGEN, and for giving me. And the delay, let me show you. Let's go presentation. And hope the screen is visible and I am audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hope this is visible.
Sir, it seems like you are facing some network connectivity issues.
Yes. Okay. And
yes, sir.
As no, sir. Actually, and as fellows, and I think I was very research with my faculty members in the same
sir, your voice
topic
is
of
breaking,
current
sir.
energy crisis.
Sir, for your kind notice, actually your voice is breaking, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Is it clear now, sir?
Yeah, it's clear now, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay. And as we known that the started.
Sir, I think you are facing some severe network connectivity issues.
So, sir, actually, you no need to share. You just present oral presentation.
From our 7th class itself.
Your
Energy is neither
having
created nor
your internet having issue. Better you can, without sharing, you can present.
Sir, otherwise you can turn off your video and you can share, sir. I hope like it would be clear.
Oh, we had Okay, sir. Just a second.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and the word energy, we are going to listen it from our schooling itself. Destroyed is just 10-bit transferred. And coming to the today's energy is a foundation for our economic development, industrial growth, as well as the technological advancements of the human being. And in our modern society and the digital infrastructure, everything is purely reliable upon the energy itself. And but the current today, the world is going to face the challenges either due to the demand or supply or uncertainties and the geopolitical tensions and etc. Coming to a particular Asia's current energy mix, And let me have some of the sectors of the South Asia. We are going to have 67% of our total energy coal, and we are going to have the fossil fuels dominated region. And coming to the India for the academic year of 2024 is domestic energy supply. And coming to the Asia's 84% of the crude oil, we are going to be imported from various countries, and 83% of natural gas from the other countries. And come, let us have a look on the global landscape of the current reality. In the current reality, we are having acceleration of industries and rapid and expansionable renewable energy. And coming to current energy crisis, the first one is crude oil crisis, high international LNG prices, and data center cooling and demand surge. And in this particular crude oil concerns, where we are going to have the particular major focus area, that is Hormuz strike, because where we are going to have, our particular continent is going to nearly import 84% of crude oil from Hormuz and 83% of natural gas from the Hormuz. Current impact of that particular dependence upon the energy, where India is going to hit the LPG flow disruptions, and it is also going to impact the food industry, such as restaurant industry is going to lose nearly $8.5 billion of revenue per month, and oil prices are going to be increased nearly $123.15 per barrel. And coming to the second thing, particular energy crisis, LNG. In the LNG, where the particular fuel prices are going to be increased. And coming to the third crisis, that is data centers, cooling demand and surge. Nowadays, especially a couple of days, I have gone through the few of the articles in the state of Georgia, where the data centers are going to be rapidly increased, and the country is going to store all the particular data center ships under the ocean, where because of the extreme heat generated by these particular data centers. So for the sake of the cooling system, where we are going for another particular source, which is going to have the particular impact on the energy. And what are the three key challenges of the current situation? The first one is import dependence. The second one is economic pressure. And the third one is infrastructure gaps. And coming to the import dependence, India is going to have the import dependent of crude oil of 89.44% and the natural gas of 49.73%. And coming to the South Asia, the countries such as Philippines, Thailand, Malaysia is going to have nearly 60 to 70% of oil import dependent. And coming to the another particular challenge, that is economic pressure. Economic pressure, where we are going to have energy price surges, means the rapid growth of prices in the energy, such as 24% of price might be increased for the coal or for the any particular LPG and LNG gases. And India is going to have burden of increasing the particular physical balance under the pressure. And coming to the South Asian impact, the Thailand is already kept with the diesel prices. Vietnam is already having the particular declared the work from home particular things. And coming to the food areas, the fertilizers prices are going to be hiked by nearly 31%, and nearly 45 million more people are going to starve for the food insecurity. Coming to the infrastructure gaps, the energy reserves are very critical. The countries such as Vietnam, Indonesia, Thailand is having very less reserves of the particular infrastructure. And one more other key challenge is energy security and geopolitical stability. Energy insecurity and geopolitical instability means the world imported energy and the global supply chains is rising for the electricity demand due to the major increasing in the unprecedented pace, means artificial intelligence and digital transformation, AI applications and cloud. because of AI and data centers, electrical vehicles, urbanization, industrial growth, and which may give rise to the global electricity demand and such. The few of the countries such as China is going to have the key lead of AI and manufacturing, where India is going to face a problem of urbanization and EVs. Japan is going to face the particular digital economy and etc. Coming to the one more particular major challenge, that is climate and energy resilience. See, few of the countries such as India is going to have extreme heat waves causing the record of electricity demand, and China is going to have the drought impacts of hydropower generation. Philippines, typhoon impacts and transmission systems, and so that the climate change is going to impact either through the extreme weather or extreme infrastructure damage, where there is having the where it is going to cause power supply risks. What are the global perspectives about the particular remains the fast growing energy market, such as renewable energy projects, smart grid technologies, hydrogen initiatives, and energy source system, and etc. Coming to the Europe is going to accelerate the energy transition either through energy independence, renewable energy deployment, carbon neutrality goals, and sustainable industrial development, etc. Coming to the Middle East countries, where the universal energy access and rural electrification, infrastructure investment, and etc. And by that, as the previous speakers told, as our country is not a lack of energy, but we are going to have lack of connecting dots. The dots are going to be connected to beautiful and is sufficient energy. By that, I want to conclude and thank you once again.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your insights. So without further delay, so let's move on with the second segment. So I thank all the esteemed speakers for your significant contribution through your presentations and through your valuable insights. Hope participants would have got a lot of enlightenment and a lot of awareness and lot of information about what is energy without borders and what are all the key aspects which are covered with respect to the energy without borders, as explained by our esteemed speakers in the first segment. So now we'll move on with the second segment, and I invite Dr. J. Balamurugan sir, moderator, so who is for the second segment. So I hand over the session to Balamurugan sir.
Yes, Sai. So thank you so much for your well the speakers. Is it audible? Am I audible? Sorry. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, Krishna Rao, sir, you can stop sharing the screen.
Okay, good then. So today we talk about ENERGATHON. So ENERGATHON is a program which has been conducted by Institution of Green Engineers. We are trying to talk about it in a different way because the things are going to be different over a period of time because we were having a technology for older resources. The resources are splitting on a larger scale. So because engineering doesn't give an opportunity to improve efficiency because we have a known theory with Rankine cycle, we have a known theory for other technological innovations. But when resources are being depleted on a larger scale, we don't have a sustainable resources available for the future. So whatever we have enjoyed today, we need to give back to the society on a larger scale. But we don't give an opportunity for the youngsters to taste it means what kind of equality or fraternity. So we talk about liberty, equality, and fraternity. So these are the three things which is governed by the democracy. So the democracy won't allow us to do such things. So in such aspect, energy came into play with the thought process that energy need to be given to everyone. So that is the SDG goal. IGEN works together for an SDG. So it is about sustainable development goals. So we have 9 goals, that is 17 floors blended into 9, and we call it a ENERGATHON. So in that aspect, energy plays a vital role on such aspect. So what we wanted to give back is something like equality for everyone, means the sustainable energy for everyone. The title itself is very specific about energy without borders. So when we talk about equality, energy was very vital in Russian technology leveraged many such things for technological transition, and every country wanted to have its own technological center, and we could see that one with where even our where we are hosting Tamil Nadu seems to be the pioneer with all systems, with the development of all the districts and the other industries having an ecosystem with the people. So even the remote villages have been electrified, and we could see that the employment opportunities are very great. That aspect, the speakers have put up a very great insight. And we could also see that the international borders, energy, when it is with borders and without borders, there was a speaker who has compared such things. So that is a good opportunity to understand such perfection. When energy need to be transferred, we need to shift the resources, the raw materials to the other area. Instead, the green energy seems to be very vital, which would be available in wind or whatever may be the resources. So, like say, I can give the best example is that so some country is importing the waste from other countries, so that is generating power and the excess energy is going to be transferred to the nearest countries, which it is that much easier for the countries to access energy. These are all the opportunities. So when we talk about such things, we don't want any new technologies, but in useful technologies need to have a methodology and process management to utilize the resources on a best way. So this is what been discussed. So now we request each speaker for 5 minutes of your session. So how we can go ahead and have Sai, can I go ahead and convey the message? Would that be okay with you?
Yeah, sure, sir. Actually, like, did you are you allotting any topic to? I mean, like, for the
No.
speakers to discuss. Yes, sir.
No, that's what. So I can ask 2 to 3 questions as such at an initial stage, but it won't be. It would be a justifiable thing that when everyone wanted the same question should be answered. But
Yes,
still, I can put up one to each speaker, so everyone can come in view that people can have a look at all the all the speakers as well. So speakers, can you put your video mode on so that okay. So I just want each speaker to have 1 minute of your time. So what is energy equality in your thought process? So 1 minute of time. So what is energy equality? When we talk about equality, whether it is being attained or whether it is to go time period, everyone has access to all the facilities what we are going to provide with the technological front. This is the question which has been put forth for as a common question. So I just want people to talk on it.
Yeah, so I request.
Start with DNV Alok itself. So Alok, it's your turn. Answer if possible. Okay, so we can go on with the next speaker. So Ramanan sir, if possible. The question is very clear, or I need to repeat the question.
Yeah, I mean, you were asking about what is energy equality, right?
Yes, Ramanan.
Yeah. From the term, we understand that energy equality, which means that everyone has fair access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and we can add clean source of energy regardless of where they live and what are their income level or their social backgrounds. So it is important because, as I said earlier, energy has become an essential part in our day-to-day life. So people need electricity for lighting, and we need heat to cook for our food daily. And we are using communication devices nowadays, And as you can see, even now we are hosting our conference online. So we have a lot of activities, including transportations. So, however, not all communities have the same access to energy. So, some regions enjoy stable and affordable electricity, while other faces frequent outages, and sometimes the electricity is having higher cost, and there are a limitation access. So, energy equality should aim to reduce these gaps, and it should ensure that all the benefits of energy are shared fairly among all people. So, in the context of energy without borders, cross border energy cooperation can help improve energy equality by allowing countries with abundant energy resources to support regions that have limited energy access. So, yeah, I believe this would be my answer.
Yeah, that's the right thing. So you have rightly pointed out. Sure. So
Yeah.
good to see that access, more than 2 billion people doesn't have electricity. So that need to be the priority.
Yes.
So with that point, I would also put up the same question to Dr. Balakrishnan. So what are your views? Balakrishnan sir, if you are there, you can just put up your thought process, and else we will move on to the next person, so that we can move on and we can go ahead and have their speakers views.
Sir, I think Balakrishnan sir is not there. So we can move on with the next speaker, sir.
Yes, so please.
We have Krishna Rao sir and Yogesh Karnal Bhushanam sir who are present now.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We'll move on. Karna Bhushan sir. Dr. Karna Bhushan sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. The question is very clear. So actually, I would call it as energy equity. Okay, there is no such thing not yet called energy equality. Our let's take my organization. We are net zero energy, which means we used to be net positive. Now the load of consumption is increased. We are just at zero, where we used to generate energy more than what we consume. The excess energy we trade it to the neighbors. It's happening. It's called grid harmonization. Again, I'm saying this is the concept which everyone could adopt. Even if I have a 2 BHK house and I'm requiring only 3 kilowatt per annum, but I'm able to generate 2.5 extra, which is like 7.5 kilowatt per annum, I need to have an infrastructure in my state, okay? And that infrastructure must allow me to share my excess generation to at least to my neighbor. Worst case situation, to return it back to the electricity generation board. So I would call it as a balanced energy sharing, which is energy equity. My second thing would be it is available already. You know, things are available. We just have to adopt to it. So this is one concern I've been talking to most of the expert teams for the past 8+ years. Okay, so energy equity is the biggest thing, and because what I get as 100 kilowatt per month or by bi-monthly by Tamil Nadu government cannot be sufficient for a larger mansion owner. Okay, he might be consuming 3,000 kilowatt. I will be consuming only 1,000 kilowatt per annum, I'm saying. So I should talk about energy equity. So this same concept will be applicable for the global, international level as well. Who generate, share the, excess generation. I'm asking only excess generation, not their own generation. That is what I would say.
In your work, it's something like you should not be stingy or sorry, but give back to your excess rich. So that's a good idea because everyone wanted to have such thought process. So I would also wanted to have Krishna Rao's views so that we can conclude with one closing remark.
Yes, sir. And as per my point of view, the energy equality, which is nothing but either it might be a company or a person. Each and every person should have to the end way. My for their homework, for the sake of the nation purposes, irrespective of modern process or without
You can
particular
switch off.
deviations of sound, or it should be distribute and to be uh, share each and every member. That's
Yes, the question was okay. You can switch off your video so that you can be very clear in the okay. Okay, so you are not audible, but still.
Sir, can I repeat once again?
No, you are not audible, so that's why. So due to some network issues, we cannot hear.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, fine. So, it is a good thought process, whatever you shared. So, we will also come to the last and the closing remarks. So, how best that as a network. So, we just wanted to put up by 2030 that SDG goals need to be implemented to every part of the world. It's a development that we develop countries are leveraging such things, whether according to the topic energy without border, whether it is feasible, what kind of one single idea that would be the change maker. So that's the closing remarks that you want to add up. And so what could be the idea that the partnership, so goal number 17 would be added up. So how best we can partner and how best we can leverage to bring about the change to the world that energy without borders can be a feasible idea, a respectful thought process, and what would be the engineering idea that could leverage such a facility. This is the question process. So people can give 1 minute of your time for each and everyone. Alok or Balakrishnan sir, or else if the people available, Ramanan sir, Krishna Rao sir. In that hour. I can't.
I think there is a very bad network reception, gentlemen. I think whoever is having this network reception, we may have to switch off our videography.
Sir, yes, sir. Balamurugan sir, actually, like, yeah, you are facing a network issue, but actually, is your question regarding partnership, sir?
Now it is very clear, or now it's clear? Now it's audible or not?
Yeah, now it's audible, sir.
Okay, so I also have the network issue, so the energy is being wasted there. So I'll repeat the question. So the question is that we have a dream as an institution of green engineers. We had a time that energy without borders need to be applicable. How best a technology or a thought process would leverage energy without border that would be feasible with the partnership goal number 17. How we can partner with other networks to achieve it, and what is your role on it. So this is the closing remark. You can conclude it with your closing remarks. So,
okay, so yes, sir. Actually, like as Bala sir has said, so his question is like how best is the technology or the thought process can be used to leverage the energy without border process, and how it would be feasible if the partnership goal number 17 would be brought into that. Like how can we partner with other networks to achieve the process? So we have 4 speakers like Alok Mishra sir, Ramanan sir, Yogesh Karnabhushanam sir, and Krishna Rao sir. So you can answer. So is the question clear for everyone, or like
yeah, the question is clear.
Yes, sir.
So for the question, what I would like to say is that regional cooperation is one of the most important factor in achieving energy without borders. So all of a sudden, we cannot link the entire world to share the electricity. It will develop one by one. So while ASEAN has already taken important steps through initiatives such as the ASEAN Power Grid, Europe remains the global leader already in regional energy integrations. So similarly, other regions such as SAARC, which is the Indian and neighboring countries, should strengthen their energy cooperation efforts. Similarly, we have South America, African region, and the Middle East. They all can further develop cross-border energy networks to improve energy security, and it will eventually lead to reduced cost and accelerate the transition to sustainable energy. So ultimately, energy without borders can only succeed when countries work together beyond political and geographical boundaries. So this is my opinion.
Yeah, so thank you so much, sir. Like you clearly explained, like how we can achieve is like when countries actually can work together beyond political and geographical boundaries.
Yeah, I mean region by region. We can consider ASEAN as one region. We can consider Middle East countries as one region, European Union as one region. Similarly, we should strengthen the SAARC as one region, which is India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, these neighboring countries. Similarly, Africa. So first we have to link these countries, then it will eventually lead to global, ultimately the energy without border concepts.
Yes, I'm fully agree with Dr. Raman. Yeah, that is the really need to be taken, and we need to be learned from the Europe. Like if we see most of the European countries are interconnected and supplying power to each other. So from there we could learn really very well. And also we need to see the initiative of what are the study going on in the ASEAN side, like Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, Vietnam. There are lots of study going on to how to interconnect to each other. Same way we need to be create one grid for SAARC region, and if possible we could take the, because SAARC region is close to each other. However, we have to be accept the political challenges are there. So in this respect, I would also like to add we can take the UAE, Gulf country, and we could create. So I would like to highlight one of the points that one regional grid is done. Then India had really very good perspective to make the international grid, where all countries to connect to each other. Like India is the center of that, where they connect between the Southeast, ASEAN countries, Middle East, and from the Europe. So those also we need to take those benefits out of that.
Alok sir, like I think like you are facing network connectivity issues.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there is some internet issue at my time because as I mentioned, I'm traveling now. So
Okay,
yeah,
sir.
please carry on.
Okay, sir. So actually, Alok sir explained clearly like how technology deployment and the other factors could be brought under the SDG 17, which is partnership for the goals. So he actually explained like how India is the center for energy deployment and how India could collaborate with other countries and other continents to create an international grid so that it could align with the SDG 17, which is partnership for the goals, and it also could achieve the significant factors which is actually explained. So we have remaining Krishna Rao sir and Yogesh Karnabhushanam sir. So yeah, we expect insights from you.
Yes, sir. I hope. Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you are audible, sir.
Am I audible clearly?
Yeah, you are audible,
Sir,
sir.
am I audible? Sir,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. First, the but
Sir, I think you are facing network
entering
connectivity issues.
relay.
I think you can turn off your video and you can carry on, sir.
The only way to get the only way to that particular get the energy without the border, which is nothing but, sir, energy trade with other countries such as technology sharing, emergencies, emergency as sharing is the energy without the borders, as well renewable energy such as whether it might be the solar, hydro, or what are the resources in the cross-border region, which might help the particular countries to distribute the clean energy where it can be reached, sir. Sir, is it okay, or shall I repeat once again?
Yeah, it's okay, sir. It's okay. It's okay, sir. Yeah. Actually, you explained like how we can ensure SDG 17 by trading with other countries. So that is actually your concept. That is actually what you answered. So yeah, Yogesh sir, do you have any insights, sir, to add on?
Yeah, I would mention very few things. This partnership exists, gentlemen. Again, it exists. Carbon credits exist, energy credits exist, but still, this partnership has to be expanded in not through transmission. It has to be expanded through innovative technologies. Let's take once again Tamil Nadu and Kerala and Karnataka. 70% of energy for Kerala is actually bought from the other states. But remaining 30%, Kerala is surviving on the renewable energy. 100% of 30% is actually renewable energy. So we do have the ideas. Our concept is not to learn, not to get the fishes from the other countries. We need to learn how to do the fishing. We don't want the diamonds. We want to learn how to mine the diamonds. So what my point here is, partnership exists. If there is a technology that can actually be shared with other countries, for example, just patenting and locking it with just one country, but to respect the country's idea, yes, that is very well. Having a over big cost on that patent is going to not serve anything. Technology must serve something, or at least what the need is, apart from the want. I would say everything exists. We just have to decentralize the services. Talk about getting energy from our Nepal or China, the transmission losses will be there. But if we are able to get the technology that they use and adopt it in our country, which might even be threefolds of what we generate, that is what I require, or a citizen of India I require. So we need ideas to be changed, not the transmission to happen. And these ideas must be transparent, and the defects, the support on implementing and support on operating the overall innovative technologies must be there. So I would talk about not transmission of grid connection with connectivity. I would talk about change and decentralization of technologies that the developed countries have in their hand. That's what I would say.
Okay, sir. Balamurugan, sir. Okay, it seems Balamurugan sir is not there. Okay, so with this, yep, sir.
So you can conclude it, not an issue. So it's everyone's thought process is very great. So we cannot close it within one day or this 1 hour. So we need to go ahead and have much of the time later. But today, as we wanted to have the pre-conference, their thought process can be recorded and over a period of time you would expand it. You can have a concluding remark. Sorry. Please go ahead. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. So with this, we'll conclude today's pre-conference session. So I would express a sincere word of gratitude to all the esteemed speakers who were present in the pre-conference. So I would like to express a sincere word of gratitude to Alok Mishra, sir, so who shared his insights, and also to Yogesh Karnabhushanam, sir, who shared his elaborate insights, and also to our esteemed speakers, Krishna Rao, sir, and Ramanan CJ, sir, who shared their elaborate insights. And also when it comes to the second segment, so we had like Balamurgan, sir, who have actually posed 3 questions, so for which our esteemed speakers gave their elaborate insights. And as Balamurgan sir requested, so we'll definitely record this, and we can actually like to see like how we can expand it and how we can add it as a resource and use it. So thank you so much to all the esteemed speakers for giving their elaborate insights, and thank you so much for the active participants in the YouTube platform. And I would like to thank all the rest of the I mean the coordinators and the backstage coordinators who were a greater part of this conference. So with this, I would like to conclude the pre-conference 1 of IGEN ENERGATHON 2026. So thank you so much to everyone. And also for kind request to participants, so you can follow all these esteemed speakers in their LinkedIn accounts. So we have the LinkedIn accounts of all the esteemed speakers, so you can follow them, you can connect with them, and you can have more insights, and you can connect with them, and you can have a conversation with them. So with this, let me conclude the conference. So thank you so much to everyone. And thank you so much, Balakrishnan sir. Thank you so much for your participation, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good night, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, everyone. You can close it.
Yes, sir.
Niranjan bro, you can end the live, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, thank you.